episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at what we've been finally waiting for since the snap. And that is the official...
Snapping.
And that is the official trailer for Avengers 4.
Yes.
So, we won't dive too much into it before, but you know.
We've been avoiding this like the plague at this point, trying to avoid any little details for the past, was it, a couple days right now?
Yeah, we'll talk more afterwards, but all we'll say is, yes, this is after the snapping, whatever you want to
Don't
call
know
it.
the official title just yet. They did confirm the official title is in the trailer at the end.
Yeah, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately everybody and their mother spoiled it for me. I won't say it. I will not say it. It was so fucking hard to avoid.
Oh, it was easy for me to avoid.
I won't say it. But let's just dive right into it. So I think we just want to focus on watching the trailer first and then discussing more about what we've seen.
Okay, let's dive again. The title, which was really smart at the time, we could just say it right now. Really smart is when they even dropped this trailer. They didn't even give it the title like we had stated. They should just leave it as Avengers 4, just Marvel Studios Avengers official trailer, and that's what they're doing here. So then you can find out in the trailer. So here we go for Marvel Studios Avengers 4 official trailer. So here we go. That's what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, that's about right. That's this whole shit in a nutshell.
Hey, Miss Ponce. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is
Stranded.
See, like how I said.
Nebula shit.
Being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago.
Oh shit.
Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. That's all I see.
He lost a bit of weight for this part.
Yeah, for this part, because it has to show as if he's been
there for days.
For a while. His outfit.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
Scott Lang. And Peter. They think Scott's...
All of us.
They think Scott was...
Wait, why is...
We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves.
Remember, he's supposed to be Ronin.
This is the fight of our lives.
This is going to work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Endgame. Oh shit.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang.
Hey!
We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. Got out really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
Because they thought he was missing too.
Can you buzz me in?
Yeah! April.
Yes.
So it's gonna be like it was gonna be like the last week of April.
Because they thought that Scott was also one of the ones missing.
That's what I was gonna bring up when we get to our discussion, is that they show like Peter and Scott, and they assume Scott's dead because at the spoiler for this, but like at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, he accidentally winds up trapped in the
oh god
that dimension place thingamabob that we're totally forgetting spacing off right now.
The one though they kept repeating adding the word right in front of it. I forgot what it was called. But that's why he's asking.
Yeah.
Is this a recording? Because their eyes just lit up like.
I love that. That's the most positive this trailer got.
Was that,
hey, can you buzz me in?
Can you buzz me in?
There's a couple of questions. There's one question we'll see I don't get. It looks like Thor's in some kind of prison cell.
Either prison. I don't know if he's in a prison cell.
Okay.
I don't know if he is. I doubt he is. He's probably just
So
sitting
from
there.
the looks of it, most everybody managed to make it off of Titan.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Except for Tony, who managed to grab the ship Nebula arrived on.
Well, that's why I had stated too at the time, going, it's like, okay, it's like, what's gonna happen to him? Because nobody knows if he survived. Even if he does get flying back, is the ship good enough to actually get him back? But it seems like it isn't. It's not at his peak position.
Okay, they have. Okay, we're gonna talk about this then. Endgame. That's the subtitle. I figured. I don't know how that's a spoiler per se. I think a lot of people felt it was.
Sorry, checking.
Oh my god, give me a heart attack. I think people automatically assumed.
Yeah.
Like, it was gonna be their final hurrah. So I mean, the subtitle Endgame, I don't think necessarily was a full-on like spoiler.
It wasn't really a spoiler because I think it was just. I think what everybody thought is going to be based off a certain comic or something like that, or a certain thing where it's going to reveal something. That's why a lot of people thought, oh, it's going to say Secret Wars or it's going to say Annihilation or something. No, it's Endgame. So it's like, okay.
And also, it looks like Black Widow goes out in search of any heroes that are still alive. She eventually finds Hawkeye, who's now become Ronin.
But it feels like pretty much he's had to do this only because I think with the snap, his family was taken. That's the only thing I could think of for him to go.
Oh no, his family was taken.
His family was taken.
There is no way.
That's how come he's gone into this character known as Ronin.
So it looks like Black Widow goes around to find as many remaining heroes as possible
to see what they can do.
And it looks like we still have Nebula, we still have Thor, we still have Cap, we still have Black Widow, we still have Hawkeye, aka Ronin. We have Scott.
We still have Hulk pretty much because we saw Mark Ruffalo there looking at the screen.
Oh, that's right.
That was Mark Ruffalo there. He wasn't full Hulk, but pretty much.
And of course we have Tony, but they can't find Tony because he's out drifting in the middle of space.
Yeah. And
so that's about 8 Avengers that still remain right there.
Right there, and.
Nebula's honorary Avenger.
Yeah, that depends on pretty much who else to bring into the fight.
Don't forget, we still have Captain Marvel. They already confirmed she's showing up here.
So the only thing I can think of is either Captain Marvel finds Iron Man or Tony.
No, I think that's going to be obvious. I think Captain Marvel finds Iron Man.
She's going to be the one that finds him pretty much faster than anybody.
I think on the way there, like for example, she knowing it's Thanos, she first goes to Titan and sees what happens there, and then heads off and inadvertently runs into Tony's
ship pretty much. Yeah.
So I think Captain
Marvel saves pretty much Tony.
Yeah.
Brings him back, and it's like
as to what Cap's plan is, Captain America's plan is.
Yeah, this we got very specific.
Okay. They call each other Army and Air Force. So Army.
I'm just gonna go with America and Marvel.
So America, pretty much that sounds like has a plan.
Steve.
You know what? Can I finish?
Go ahead.
It looks like he has some sort of plan, an all or nothing plan.
Yeah, that's why again it's called Endgame. It's like we have one last try to do something about this.
And we already know, thanks to everybody talking about Spider-Man, that whatever this plan is, no matter what the sacrifice, some people do come back.
Yeah,
like Spider-Man, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Because they confirmed Far From Home takes place just after just after Avengers Endgame.
Yeah,
I guess you used to call it Endgame, not 4. But yeah, that's all I got from it. Were there any takeaways from it? They didn't show much. They really didn't.
And they stated that this is gonna be a time leap, pretty much, where they said this is gonna be taking place like 5 years later. They're stating, and you kind of could tell. Because, I mean, look at Hawkeye, pretty much. Look how far he's been going through this. So you could tell it's like you said, Black Widow, she's been looking for other heroes. So probably over the years, she's been trying to find any remaining ones that are still left. That they could use any type of their help. And that probably explains where Tony's at. Where it's like, it explains pretty much that it's like he hasn't found, like, another way station or something like that to try to refill or refuel anything.
Yeah, because we already know what the goal essentially is, what the basis of Cap's plan is. Find Thanos, find the Infinity Gauntlet and fix everything.
And fix everything. So the biggest question here is what are they gonna run into? It's a type of thing where it's like whose help are they gonna get? What is the plan that Steve has? Pretty much, what does he have, or is it Captain Marvel? Pretty much the one who comes up with it. That's the question. Does she have a plan to go along with Steve Rogers' plan?
Maybe. I think her plan is to try, what we saw in the trailer, is to round up as many remaining heroes as possible.
To try to either take him on or try to convince him otherwise. And I know there's got to be another greater effect.
They showed nothing from Wakanda. They haven't showed anybody. They did seemingly confirm that the theory people have with the Thor's pals, pretty much. With the whole Tessa Thompson having come in for reshoots for Avengers 4. They more or less confirmed she's alive.
She's alive.
So we were going to assume that her core Neek survived pretty much. Yeah. And they could probably add to the Avengers roster as well.
Yeah, for one big showdown type of thing.
We don't know how much of the government survived. The one Ross was using to control the Avengers. Is there anything else that comes to mind when watching this trailer?
There's a lot the process for a lot to see.
I was surprised it's April. People have been saying it's May for a while. Looks like April's the world. They're gonna keep with the worldwide release for this.
No, but what is it? I'm gonna just mute it and just replay it pretty much for the hell of it, just to see if anything that we may have missed out on.
It feels like they didn't give. What I like is that they didn't give away much. I know they're gonna give away everything in their mother.
What I like is what they're showing is the after effects of what everybody's gone through right now. That's all. That's a smart thing. Start off with the first, the big first official trailer, and then then second trailer. It's like, okay, we're gonna explain to them what's possibly gonna go down, pretty much. Or what's the plan in the second trailer?
I thought about it. Who else could fight him is Ravagers. Find them. That would be fucking hilarious if Sylvester Stallone fights Robert Downey Jr.
And that's another one we haven't seen, or where they're at is Rocket. Because remember, he wasn't taken either. Remember, Groot was.
Well, I think, like I said, this is just the first trailer. It's not going to show everything. It's going to give us they're calling it an official trailer, but it's a teaser trailer. Let's be honest, it's a teaser trailer.
No, I think it's an official trailer that they're doing.
Sorry. No, I know. Sorry, let me rephrase. It's an official trailer. But the way they have it, it feels like
a teaser trailer.
Considering they expanded how big this movie's gonna be, even though it's an official trailer, it still feels like just only a simple teaser.
And it looks like
Okay, go on. It's fine.
I'm sorry, because they showed a shot of Thanos for a little bit. Does it look like he's still wearing the gauntlet?
Well,
damaged gauntlet?
Yeah, it looks like It's
still damaged on his hand. I don't
think he can take it off. Because they're gonna find him. And he's going to say, you can try, but you're not going to take it off. And then finally somebody's going to cut Thanos' arm off. So something's going to happen like that. Yeah, there's Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, and he needs to get Hulk up and running again.
It doesn't look like he's in a prison cell. This looks like he's just sitting there.
I don't know, it kind of looks like a prison cell. I don't know why, it just kind of looks like a prison cell.
Rodin looks badass, though. I mean, just the way he's set up. Because look at that shit. But he has that look like, I'm pissed. So, I mean... It's interesting how they're taking this. I like how they set up this trailer. Like you said, it is a first official trailer, but treating like a teaser trailer. It's like, okay, we're just gonna show them how the heroes are handling
it. If you want to even be more technical, this is more like the official title reveal.
That's what this is. It's more of the title reveal, what's going on, what's happening, all of that. It's getting people caught up and things like that. And again, like you said, it's like they're showing the down part of it, but then you're like. They lighten the mood up at the end going, yeah, Scott's finally joining them in this film.
Well, and also showed how he got out of the, God damn it, the dimension thingamabob.
The dimension thingamabob.
How he got out of the,
We know the word.
The extraterrestrial dimension. Like, that's really cool. That's really cool. But I don't have anything else to really say about this. Of course I'm going to see in fucking theaters. Of course I'm really excited. Of course I still have a bunch of questions. about who's actually surviving.
It just hit me now. The quantum realm. Remember?
The quantum realm. So he manages to find himself out.
Finds a way to get out of the quantum realm.
There's theories about how they did that because they hint that like there's like time pockets where he could possibly like jump out just as like the Pym family gets snapped.
Just as they're snapped and he just gets out wondering what just happened.
Yeah,
and they didn't show that in after credits where it showed it just happened, and then probably after when they're all there's just nobody there. That's when he pops out.
He pops out, sees that happens, and of course the first place he's gonna go to is
the Avengers.
Because he's curious about what's going.
Well, it's either that or again, like we said, since the 5-year difference, it's like maybe he finally does get out. That's how come they're like kind of shocked because remember they couldn't find him for a while. It looks like.
Yeah.
So that's why they're like, is this a
warning? Yeah, because they automatically assume he's dead because they don't know where he is.
Because like you said, Black Widow's searching for the rest of them, and since he can't find them,
maybe they have maybe have a satellite thing where it shows where everybody is. And because of the satellite, they automatically assume
that he's not there.
But in actuality, he's in the quantum realm.
And that's where they can't detect them.
So
okay. Shuri. They're showing the pictures of people. There's Shuri pretty much just before it switched over to Peter.
So we don't know about Shuri. The Russos are clearly very vague on the Wakandan survivors.
Exactly, because they didn't show his sister disappear at all. They just showed his lead general pretty much seeing him disappear, but it's like we never got to see if Shuri was. So it looks like they're assuming Shuri also disappeared from what they're looking at here. They're assuming of it. And I'm just thinking, no, she's not disappeared. I think Wakanda just sealed up their walls, and there's no way.
Yeah, they just lost half their population.
So they decided to close up Wakanda again, and that's how come that's why I said she's on the list.
I think one of them will eventually convince one of the surviving Wakanda royal family to help them out.
Somebody will convince them that hey, she is still alive. Because like I said, he's looking at the pictures for people who are possibly missing or who pretty much who disappeared from it. Of course, Scott Lang, and like I said, it switched over to Peter. So it's interesting.
I mean, what's the weirdest part? We know it's kind of gonna end on a positive note.
Yeah.
Because we know Spider-Man: Far From Home is happening.
Mm-hmm.
We know that whatever they do, they're gonna bring some people back. Mm-hmm. We know it's gonna end on a positive note, but there's gonna be some form of tragedy. Sacrifice.
There's going to be an ultimate sacrifice somewhere.
And, of course, the coin's up in the air. Is it going to be Steve? Is it going to be Tony? Is it going to be Thor? Who is it going to be that's going to make the ultimate sacrifice?
Yeah, exactly. Because we all know they're trying to transition to some of these newer heroes and stuff like that. So they're trying to find a way to where it's like they want to end these characters, but they want to end them a good way, either on a positive note or at least one of them's got to make that sacrifice.
Or they can completely just fuck with people and go, yeah, no, it's going to be a positive. And everybody survives. Happy ever after.
Yeah, because even the Russo brothers are like, Chris Evans has stated goodbye to Captain America.
But that doesn't mean he's going to be dead.
No. They stated too, because he said that, it's been an honor to play. And the Russos had come out going, he's not done just yet. So when I heard that, I'm like, promos, that's all. Probably just a lot of promos. He's still doing Captain America.
No, I think I know what they meant. I mean, I think they mean that he's definitely not going to be playing Cap anytime soon within the coming years after he's done filming this.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean anybody else is going to be taking his role.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what he means is that Chris is saying goodbye
for a lot of them,
but this isn't goodbye forever.
For a lot of them, it's going to be more of a temporary goodbye, pretty much, because it's like they're taking a very long, extended vacation away from Marvel.
Because like you said, Phase 4 is going to be
more cosmic. They said
cosmic, so it doesn't necessarily need the Avengers. It could need the Guardians. Whoever survives at the end of this needs the Guardians, and you can use also intergalactic Avengers. Cap could come back. Cap Marvel could come back for that. Yeah.
But it's very interesting, pretty much. Like I said, I wish we could talk about this forever, but like I said, from what we saw, we're going off of what we saw here, and it looks exciting, pretty much. This dropped out of nowhere. We had to hold off the best that we could, pretty much, to avoid any type of spoilers, except for him. But I was able to hold off onto it until now. But, it was worth the wait. Definitely can't wait to see another trailer will probably get the second trailer probably within about, I can say about a couple months.
Yeah.
Either a month or two, pretty much, because it's coming out in April. We're in December right now, so I say the second trailers are going to be either end of January or early or mid-February is when we get the second trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we're going to get it.
So, other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you feel like it's just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about this MCU stuff, obviously, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this trailer. Let us know about, maybe certain things we may have not heard about or missed out on that they showed in this trailer. I think we kind of nailed, not everything, but probably little things here and there that we spotted in the trailer when we rewatched it a little bit. But, excuse me. But, is there any other extra nods that you may have heard about stuff, or even theories that you may have about what's going on? Or do you agree with what we possibly may have said, what's going to probably happen? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. But most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Endgame-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
As well as our other shows.
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust.
at Super React Bros.